everyone? We're in Montgomery here with my Volvo and the Corolla. We're chilling, we're hanging out. We have something to show you. We got another Volvo. This is a parts car. I bought this parts car for 300 bucks. Paid to have it shipped to my house. Now I gotta get what I need off of it. But I bought it as is, sight unseen. It is almost the same as mine, except for it has a turbo engine and leather. No, like I said, I bought it as is. I didn't even look at it. Nothing. I didn't see it before I bought it. And it is full of junk. It has someone else's belongings in it. A pair of gloves, CDs, pair of gloves, tennis ball, a new belt for a Volvo. That's kind of nice. Might need that. Looks like there's 2 extra CD players down here. Come around to the trunk. See, it's a V70 T5. That's turbo. Mine is not. Mine's a V70 naturally aspirated. There we go, right off the hop. We see a free jack stand. That's kind of nice. Put these CDs down. That right there is an axle. Passenger side, I believe. There's a tarp. In the trunk here we got the engine cover, the timing belt cover, the air breather tubes, a couple shocks it looks like, a couple jacks. These are the jacks that came with the car. I don't know why there's 2. There's a real factory Volvo jack. Just a mess. This car is a complete mess. We got Faith Hill, Tragically Hip, Lone Star, Sheryl Crow, a couple of burnt ones, Ozzy Osbourne, Guns N' Roses. Some of the stuff's still in this car. This is my car now. I bought this car. But some of the stuff's still in it. I'm going to use these rims and tires for winter. And there's my Volvo that I drive every day. And my parts Volvo. As you can see, nice new fog lights. There's Marley Dog. Hi, Pop. No fog lights. Fog lights, no fog lights. Already there's an improvement. Already I'm very excited about that. So I'm going to do a quick inventory of all the stuff out of here. We're going to pull all the stuff out of here, get this car cleaned up a little bit so we can find the floor, see if it has a battery, open up the engine bay, check out the engine. I want to see the turbo and play with the turbo a little bit. The air breather stuff is in the trunk, or unless that's extra air breather stuff. I'm assuming the turbo is wide open and exposed, so we should be able to reach down in there with a flashlight and look at the turbo, see what it's looking like. Hopefully no mice have made a nest or anything in it. I don't know how long this car sat for, I really don't, but we'll find out. Alright guys, what's up? I'm back. It was about 20 minutes or so, but to you guys it was like that. Instant. This is all the crap I found in the car. The car is now emptied out. I must say, one of my favorite parts, one of my favorite things I found is this big giant carpet. This carpet is lined to the trunk. It's an extra layer of protection. That's a freebie I didn't expect to find. I give that a thumbs up. So yeah, let's go through this list here a little bit. This is just a bit of random stuff, and I think it belongs to this car, so it's got to go back on this car. So does the air breather. That's the air breather box and the tubes to go to the turbo, then to the front of the car. 3 spare tire jacks, which is a little bit excessive. Down here on the ground is the turbo wastegate, so that kind of sucks unless it's a spare one. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that back on. Never did one of those before, but we'll learn. There's an axle, like I told you guys before. 2 engine covers. I don't know why 2. 5 coils, spark plug coils. So either those are spares or they're off of this car, because this car needs 5 of those. And I'm starting to think that maybe this thing is not as complete as I thought it was. These are shocks, and those are shock tops. There's like a bushing and a bearing in there and stuff that mounts to the top of the shock in your engine bay. A couple little tools, a couple wrenches, 14 mil, 11/16. A brand new can of glass cleaner. Some Milwaukee driver bits. Sorry about that. Big tractor came by. These are headlight covers, but they're not for this car. Glass headlight lenses. I don't know what they're for an older Volvo, I would assume. This is a good find. These are clamps. Factory Volvo clamps. And I believe they're going to help me mount those bars right here on top of my current roof rack, but facing vertical, facing forward facing. Looks like a brand new belt. Nice Volvo calendar. I can get some pictures out of that. That's cool. 2 CD players. I don't know exactly why. 6 rim center caps. Nice mats. Those are nice mats. This is the bag of garbage, receipts and stuff. This is the guy's personal stuff. His ownership and his bill of land tax bill and all kinds of stuff's in there. His CDs. Inside the car here, it still has a CD player, which is nice, but it also has this FM Sirius radio attachment. And I just so happen to have a Sirius radio brand new in the box in the house. I've had it for a couple years. Comes with 3 months free subscription. And maybe now this is what I needed to hook it into my car, so that would be such a bonus. That's another awesome freebie I didn't expect. So yeah, that's what I think I have found so far. All the junk cleared out of the car. Next we're gonna get some look in the trunk and see if there's a battery in this thing. I would just like to point out how damn clean this trunk is. This trunk is so nice and clean compared to mine. Mine is old and dirty. Like, that carpet fits perfectly in mine though. That's kind of nice. So I like that's clean. I'm probably gonna switch those panels out, put them in mine. The battery's under here. This is going to be interesting. Is there a battery in this thing? Let's undo this little clip over here. And then one over here too. Now this whole tray will lift right out. There's a little handle. Try to get the shot. Sorry guys. Alright, we lift this tray out. And look inside to discover there is no battery. Someone took the battery. Wah, wah. That sucks. Someone already gutted this car. Someone had their hands on this or something. I'm not exactly sure how all this stuff happened to this car. I don't know. I just don't know. That's a bummer. Sucks that there's no battery. But we're going to deal with that later. I just discovered something cool though. Look at what there is. 12 volt cigarette lighter plug. All the way in the back of the car. That's amazing. Mine does not have that. Next car over. Oh, look at that tree sap. Nice. What's going on, guys? We're in Montgomery. We didn't end the video, but I'm gonna end it right now. Here's the ending. Got the car all cleaned out. All the stuff's out. I got a bin already in the basement for storage. All that random stuff you saw in the trunk, it's all down in the basement, in a bin. Now, first thing I'm gonna take from this car that I actually want to use in my other car is a CD player. I would love to go to work tomorrow and listen to a CD. I have not been able to do that in the 6 years that I've owned my Volvo because there's a CD or something stuck in mine. So hopefully that's not the case with this one. We're going to give her a try. We're going to get her out because why not? It doesn't need to stay in here anyways. Everything's coming out of this car. So the first thing to come out of this car is the CD player. And we're going to do that now. One screw. Boom. That was too easy. So just like that, got the CD player out. Now it should be equally as easy to put it in my car. And then I'll get back to you guys and tell you if it works or not. Catch you in 1 minute. Okay guys, so here I am now in the Volvo that I actually drive, and this thing doesn't work. It lights up, it works like that, it has memory of the favorite CDs or stations the guy used to listen to. That's all fine and dandy, except it has no sound. And it has no sound, I suspect, because there's no place for my harness to plug into. You see, my old stereo, which is my old stereo up here, has two. One green one, one gray one. This new one only has one green one. And the green one does fit, so I plugged it in and tried it, which is all fine and dandy. It powers it up and everything, but it won't play any sound. So that's a bummer, but those are the chances you take. If you remember from yesterday, which is just the earlier part of this video, still the same video. If you remember from earlier, there was two CD players in the back seat that I found, and I pulled them out, and they're in the bin in the basement. So now that I know I need two plugs instead of just one, I'll go downstairs in the basement and I'll take a look at those ones and see if they have two plug ports instead of just one plug port. And maybe one of those ones will work. I mean, the car came with 3 CD players. How weird is that? Anywho, thanks for watching. Have yourself a good day. Bye for now.